Mind is the precursor of all actions. So what do I think all day long? That, it's like an opera. If you listen, like Wagner, you have a leitmotif. It goes through it identifies each character as it's their turn to sing, to appear. Well, our mind has a leitmotif, a leading theme line, a predominating melody. Well, it may be cacophony instead of melody, maybe great discordance that predominates. And so if I ask you, what is it you pay more attention to during the day than anything else? And then you'll be able to single it out. Or you may say, I have at least 10 things that bother me. I'll go there first, that bother me. Because someone said to me, Swami, why is it that when we have a negative thought, and anything that bothers us, we experience the effect so quickly? Whereas if we have a positive thought or desire, it seems to take much longer. And I said, it's habit. It's an old habit we haven't shed. It's conditioning. It's not because there's something wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with us. There's just a lack of right understanding. Come on. Get out of this right and wrong, or that you're better than someone else. No one's better than anyone else. It's just that we have different perspectives, different understandings. We vibrate at different frequencies, and all these hear this. All these frequencies represent states of consciousness. If you're sad, that's a state of consciousness. If you're worried, that's a state of consciousness. If you're fearful, that's a state of consciousness. If you're optimistic, that's a state of consciousness. Everything takes place in consciousness, in that cosmic vibration. And what is hidden as thought, we think it's hidden because we don't speak up, that it will not be known, become known. Remember, vibration. Once the word is spoken, it travels, it moves out, it vibrates. And it will, here it is, it will be sent to the one whom you keep in consciousness, or the thing that you desire. It will be sent unto that. And my word, as it says, my word will not return unto me void. Another way that's been said, that flashes into my mind just now, is the bread you cast upon the water of life, water, so it says water, will return to you. Now, you know that's mystical, because any bread you put in the water is not going to return to you. There's some sitting duck there. It's nice without. Or it's going to melt, it's going to dissolve. So this is the spiritual bread. Any thought, that bread, that we vibrate, and that means all you have to do is entertain it, dwell on it. And that which I dwell on is what I bring into my experience, that will come forth in my experience as evidence of that to which I give my attention. So, once you understand that, it's very uplifting and healing, because it means we have the power to change. Let's say, I'll give you a very practical guidance there. Let's say you're upset about, let's take Thanksgiving. I pray you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. See, when I prayed that way, then I can only have a wonderful Thanksgiving myself. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. But I have a wonderful Thanksgiving every day. I mean, do we have to have a turkey to celebrate Thanksgiving? Can't we have a reason to be thankful every day, whether we have a turkey or not? I'm being lighthearted about it, but you understand the psychology. The way we shift consciousness The way you draw unto yourself that which is uplifting. The way we change old habits, the way we change vibrations, the way we change garments is the same way. We have to want to take them off. Now don't take it literally and run down Falls Road. So they're all pouring out of this church, taking off their garments. I know the intentions with mushroom. The church that strips you of your habits. Old habits. So think about that. We take off the old garments. At one time they were new, we desired them, and they came into our experience. How did they come into our experience? We had such a clarity and such an appreciation and such an understanding, such a love for them, that our energy that vibrated, our consciousness, our desire vibrated, that it gravitated towards that wherever it was and would bring it to us through time and space. So don't say it's not available to you. Everything is available to you when you have the consciousness for it. There has to be a receptive state of consciousness. But if you say, I'm not ready to experience freedom or bliss or an increase in pay, I've never heard anyone say that one. Everybody's ready for an increase in pay, but never for a decrease, because the law is evolution. Once you taste the sweet life, you don't want to give up your sweets. You don't want to develop a sour grapes attitude. So, what is it you have the consciousness for, my friends? I ask each of you to reflect on that individually. What is it you have the consciousness for to experience today and tomorrow? Now remember what the Master said. Don't entertain worries about tomorrow, about what you should or shouldn't do, what you could or could not have, what you can have or maybe not can have. Don't put those limitations on yourself, because they're not supportive of what you want to experience. So what do you desire to change in your life? And if you haven't succeeded, why have you not succeeded? Simply observe, what is the thought I'm having conversations with? You know, the imagery, the mental pictures that support either my well-being or that are self-defeating. Pay attention to what you're thinking. We have the ability to do that. And when you observe what you're thinking, you can tell by the way it makes you feel whether it's time to change, to let it go, and put on a new habit. Choose to develop a new habit. Give it 40 days. You know, to wear it in, or you can wear it out. To wear it till you feel at one with the new habit.